What it takes to be Malawi top designer. I think it's the vision. You look at the best way how you can pave way for all these designers. The bigger your vision is, the bigger you understand what exactly you want to do. My Africa is empowering, visionary, and loving. My name is Lilly Alfonso. I'm a fashion designer from Malawi. We're here at Lilongwe Market. This is where I buy most of my African print fabrics. So we'll be picking up some of my favorite fabrics from one of my clients. These are the prints that I'm going to use at the trade fair in Egypt.
Lilly Alfonso has been instrumental in shaping Malawi's fashion industry.
Maswera, I have been a pioneer in Malawi here, but it hasn't been easy. Actually, I'm looking at this. This is what I wanted to work. Coming from a country where fashion is just growing and facing a lot of challenges, we don't have fashion schools, not much of exposure. So it made me come to a point where I had to work to make sure that I'm inspiring people. Wow. I love the color. At the same time, I'm making others that are being inspired. They have to step up with their game so that we are all seeing the same growth of fashion. Okay, let me get one as a sample right now. What I've been doing is making sure people must understand what being a fashion designer and being original is.
Her designs have put Malawi on the global map, showcased on runways from South Africa to Europe to Malaysia.
So Lilly Alfonso saw the need of being here to make sure, reach out to show people that everything is possible. If we did it, you can also do it. Using whatever little resources, start small and see yourself. Like as we speak, I started with one machine, but that one machine, it has built Lilly Alfonso.
Growing up in the city of Blantyre, Lilly's creative flair was evident from a young age.
I used to play with a lot of clothes and cutting my mom's pieces and all that. And it was like life of, I couldn't wear anything normal for me. Everything normal was not right for me. So I had to cut either my dresses or my mom's dookies. I remember sometime my mom made a dress for me and my sister. And I ended up cutting one hand and it didn't come out right. And when we were going to church, she asked us to wear our dresses, but I had to hide my dress under my bed, which I got in trouble with because my brother found it and gave it to my mom. So it was more like my life. That was my life. No more dresses were never good for me.
But at the time, Lilly had no idea that a career in fashion was even an option.
I didn't know about being a fashion designer. Throughout my entire teenage life where my friends, I'll play with their dresses, change them. So I decided like I'll start charging them because it was taking much of my time. But the real time that opened my eyes was the time I was invited to dress the beauty pageants. So when I dressed them in the audience, one of the ladies she was organizing a fashion event at some years. And she saw my work and she said, I really love your work. And when she was organizing the event, she called me, she says, we have a fashion designers competition. Do you want to enter? And I refused. I said, I'm not a fashion designer. At that point, I thought you have to earn some college degree. I didn't know what she was talking about. She tried to plead with me. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not a fashion designer. When I finally accepted to enter the event, to my surprise, I was the best designer of that night. So it's when I never looked back.
And with her mom's sewing machine in hand, Lilly set out to evolve from seamstress to designer.
So from that moment on, I kept on pushing, and fashion designing is what made me realize the best in myself.
And she's using fashion as a platform to promote her country too.
I know the future of fashion in Malawi it's great because we've got so much talent here. so much talent, but we lack most of exposure where we learn new techniques and all that. And I know if Malawi, if we move the pace we're moving right now, I know in the next 10 years, it will be a destination where the world will be coming to buy designs from Malawi.
Okay. Luna, have you come down the stairs?
We're here at Woodland in Lilongwe. We're doing a shoot for trade fair in Egypt, and we're preparing for a 19 calendar and collection.
Okay, then turn towards me some more.
Why we chose this place is because it's got the trees and the land is quite dry. That represents more of Africa. My style is very simple, classy, very comfortable. It doesn't get too loud. It gets loud if you allow me to. But I try to make it more woman-friendly, where it doesn't limit a woman to wear whether she's small or big, or whatever skin tone it is. I make sure all my clients feel the signature of Lilly Alfonso. And it's a slogan that makes you want to try it and see what's behind it.
This trendsetter has ambitious plans for her brand to be recognized all over the world.
Lilly Alfonso is going global, and that's it. There's so much that Lilly Alfonso has inside the collection that people will love to experience it, the story behind it. It's about everyone else to start working together, creating space for each other, helping each other grow, having some sort of a meaningful reasons to see the best in other people. So every time you buy a piece of Lilly Alfonso, you are actually investing in these young people, the future leaders. Lilly Alfonso is using fashion to grow the best in other people.